Is it time to buy or sell American Outdoor Brands stock? In this video, we're diving deep into American Outdoor Brands. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 2nd of October, 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get free price predictions and deep analysis for anyone among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 30th of September, 2025, our system has classified American Outdoor Brands as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of -3.05. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock experienced a loss of -2.65%. This amounts to an average daily loss of -0.88% since it was designated as a sell candidate. The stock is currently positioned in the center of a broad and declining trend in the short term, indicating that further decreases are likely within this trend. The present 3-month trend suggests a potential change of -10.4% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging from -15.24% to +7.41%. In terms of a longer outlook, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of -16.02%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could vary between -42.83% and +56.8% over the coming year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $4.83 and $13.25. Our latest daily update for American Outdoor Brands reveals that the stock price ended at $8.45 on Thursday, after a decline of 0.705%. The stock price for American Outdoor Brands Inc. decreased by 0.705% on the previous trading day, Thursday, the 2nd of October, 2025, falling from $8.51 to $8.45. This marks the third consecutive day of decline. Throughout that trading day, the stock fluctuated by 3.05%, with a low of $8.35 and a high of $8.61. It has decreased in 6 of the last 10 days and is down by 5.27% during this period. Notably, trading volume also declined alongside the stock price, which is generally viewed as a positive indicator, as volume should ideally align with price movements. On that day, trading volume dropped by 33,000 shares, with a total of 45,000 shares traded, amounting to approximately $383,590. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $17.91, while the lowest was $8.14. Currently, the price is 52.82%, or $9.46 below the 52-week high, and 76.93%, or $28.17, below the all-time high, which occurred on the 1st of July, 2021, when the price reached $36.62. American Outdoor Brands announced on the 2nd of October a board-approved share repurchase program worth $10 million, which will run through the 30th of September, 2026. This decision follows a disappointing first-quarter report released in early September, which revealed a loss and revenue shortfall, alongside analyst observations that indicated slowing top-line growth and rigid margins. Furthermore, the company dealt with investor litigation inquiries in August, creating a legal uncertainty. In the short term, this buyback acts as a positive technical catalyst. It can support the stock price, reduce the available shares, and increase earnings per share, potentially stabilizing market sentiment following the earnings miss and legal news. However, the negative quarterly results and forecasts predicting further sales declines could maintain downward pressure and volatility until revenue growth improves. In the longer term, the effectiveness of the program will rely on the company's fundamentals. If management combines share repurchases with margin recovery and sustainable sales growth, the buyback could enhance returns and aid in valuation recovery. Conversely, if demand remains weak and cash is redirected towards buybacks, the company risks underinvesting in its growth, while earnings continue to face pressure. It is crucial to monitor cash flow, revenue trends, and the execution of cost flexibility for indications of lasting stock appreciation. Analyst ratings. On Friday, the 27th of June, 2025, it was reported that Lake Street assigned AOUT a buy grade A1 with a hold action. On Friday, the 2nd of December, 2022, it was reported that Cowen & Company awarded AOUT an outperform grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general sell rating to American Outdoor Brands stock. They assess the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as a buy. Regarding return on investment, the analysts also give the stock a strong sell rating. The following signals have been identified for American Outdoor Brands. Today, the stock presents mixed signals. American Outdoor Brands Incorporated shows sell signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, suggesting a more negative outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general sell signal indicated by the relationship between these two averages, with the long-term average positioned above the short-term average. Should there be any upward corrections, resistance is expected at levels of $8.61 and $9.26. A breakout above either of these levels could trigger buy signals. Notably, volume decreased alongside the price during the last trading day, which is technically a positive sign. However, it is important to acknowledge that this stock may experience low liquidity at times, increasing overall risk. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Tuesday, September 9th, 2025, and since then, the stock has appreciated by 1.68%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, there is a buy signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 18 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 20 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal from 3 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal from 21 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages, buy signal from 19 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, sell signal from 21 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal from 140 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages, buy signal from 132 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for American Outdoor Brands. American Outdoor Brands Inc. finds support from accumulated volume at $8.35. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction could be anticipated when this support is tested. The stock experiences average daily movements, but it is important to remain cautious of low or declining volume, as this increases risk. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated by 255 thousandths of a dollar between its high and low, which represents a movement of 3.05%. In the last week, the stock has experienced a daily average volatility of 3.19%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for American Outdoor Brands, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This important ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company has negative earnings or is losing money. Even well-established companies can experience downturns, often due to factors beyond their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may signal insufficient profit and possible bankruptcy risks. In other news, the next earnings report for the fourth quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 4th of December, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at 380 thousandths of a dollar. Keep an eye on these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for American Outdoor Brands. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for American Outdoor Brands is at $8.52. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, American Outdoor Brands encounters its first support level at $8.35. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for American outdoor brands from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 30th of September 2025, Marconi Luis G. conducted an insider purchase of 9,163 shares of common stock. On the 30th of September 2025, Gluchowski Gregory J. Jr. executed an insider purchase of 9,163 shares of common stock. On the 30th of September 2025, Favreau Bradley Feed made an insider purchase of 9,163 shares of common stock. On the 30th of September 2025, Gallagher Mary E. performed an insider purchase of 9,163 shares of common stock. On the 30th of September 2025, Monheit Barry M. conducted an insider purchase of 9,163 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined that the insider power is positive, with a ratio of 43.243. In total, insiders purchased 920,136 shares and sold 217,783 shares in the last 100 trades. We currently hold a negative evaluation for this stock, and a stop loss has not been established. Is American Outdoor Brands stock a good buy? American Outdoor Brands Incorporated holds several negative signals, and we believe that it will likely continue to perform poorly over the next few days or weeks. Consequently, we have a negative assessment of this stock. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Friday, the 3rd of October, we expect American Outdoor Brands to open higher by approximately 1 cent and start trading at $8.47. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult a financial advisor before making any purchases or sales of securities. It is important not to base your investment decisions solely on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current perspective on the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day, with warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.